We're live.
Hello, with a side of podcasts, Kyla and Glenn.
Glenn and Kyla.
Kyla, what's the crack?
Yes, Glenn. Not much now. Kind of stressed at the minute. But you know, all these looming
Shock.
deadlines,
Yes.
and then like at the end of I have like the stuff due before Easter done, like the last thing's due on my birthday, which is next week. Woo, party time! It's like
Nice.
we're still in lockdown.
Yeah.
I'm
Shitty.
so. My second lockdown birthday, Glenn. You'll be probably experiencing a second lockdown birthday now yourself.
No. I might get lucky.
Yeah, sure. I thought I'd get lucky, but look at us now.
Actually, they still might ease restrictions.
No, they're not. They might consider the travel limit.
Yeah, they definitely should do that.
But
yeah,
it's
just go on.
Have you got any midterms? I know midterms are happening now in my mouth.
What exams are they?
Like midterms.
What is that?
No, it's like little exams that go towards your grade, but it's like not when the exams are.
No, I suppose I just kind of have all these essays.
Yeah, no, I just have assignments as well. But a few of the people I know are doing midterms at the minute or have them coming up.
I seen that on the confessions page. I was like, I have exams, and I was like, what? People doing exams now?
Like Chloe did one today. Aaron and
For what subject?
Have some tomorrow. Macro and microeconomics. I know they're like Eva has like about 7 midterms, I think, nearly. Not 7, that's a bit of an exaggeration, but like roughly around that. Imagine doing a course with exams at all. I had no exams.
Me, lad. I have no exams No, I have one exam this year, I think.
Yeah. I've had none. It's been nice. Yeah. Well, Glenn, are you going to be keeping on sociology? I just need to know.
What, for next year?
Yeah.
No.
Damn it!
No. I'm hoping to get into an LLB next year.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! Because I don't think anyone I know is going to be keeping on sociology. By that, the few people who I know. Actually, Chloe was saying one of her friends that I've met is keeping it on. And there's another lad that I know, but I don't know if he's keeping it on. Because like that sociology group, everyone's like, I can't wait to drop sociology, and I'm like,
oh my god, sociology is just I don't even know how to describe it. There's just so much like.
But I like it. It is interesting.
So do I, but I don't like it at the same time.
Yeah, like I feel like I'd much enjoy it if we weren't online.
If I was like fed sociology in like a lecture form, or them like animated history YouTube videos, if that was the format of the sociology lectures, I'd be the best student. 10 out of 10.
Oh, that'd be so fun, Like I do struggle to actually sit and listen to the PowerPoints all the time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like I got the ones done this week. I mean I didn't watch the film we're meant to watch this week.
Are you caught up?
Film. Yeah. Like grind for a few days.
I'm pretty far behind, and since that essay's coming up, it's kind of looming over me and taking over everything because I have to do so much like catching up. Sure, even today, until you texted me, I was like, oh fuck, the podcast. I completely forgot about it.
Oh, I was sitting there 20 to 7 and I was like, shit, it's nearly 7 o'clock.
Another week with absolutely no topic. Let's go.
Yeah. Oh, I might have unstable connection actually. I just got a little Wi-Fi thing, so my connection is unstable. Okay. Oh, fairly good. Okay, never mind. I mean, no one's listening anyway. We could end this like so quick. Yeah.
We might have to because I have to catch something up. But I think there is a few things that could be worth discussing.
I feel like after Easter we're going to get. Like, are we going to keep doing this over the summer? Like, what's our plans? We never. I was just thinking about it now. I was like, wait, do we just stop for like a few months and then expect to go back right into it or something? Like, what's the story?
I don't know. Oh, we definitely not do it over the summer.
Definitely not.
Yeah. No?
Oh, okay.
I don't mind. Unless you want.
I mean,
Would
like,
anyone else still be doing it? Is the question.
see, we could like branch out on our own, get a Spotify.
We could. We could get a Spotify, but then we'd actually have to be good at it, Kyla.
Practice, these are practice makes perfect. See, it's just because of college, I think that's thrown us off. Like, if we were in the summer, like, we don't really have anything happening.
Yeah, I
Like college
suppose.
at the
Yeah.
minute, like loads of deadlines. It's just so stressful. Like
I
I'm
know.
finding
Yeah.
semester 2 a lot harder, and I'm back on campus on Friday, and I'm like, oh
Oh
fuck.
man, this semester is pits. It's horrible.
Mm.
It's not nice
It's
at
weird,
all.
like you not even being up here as well.
Oh, I might be coming back up because the library is
What?
open. I might come up for a day.
Oh my god, please do. Sure, like
Yeah, I'm thinking of
there's
that.
beds in Aaron's, like the house that Aaron's staying in. There's literally like a spare
Yeah.
bed right beside me. You should just.
See, I was gonna ask him that,
You
or I was
should.
gonna ask if I could sleep on your couch or something.
Oh my god, Glenn. Because
Yeah.
like if we be like COVID conscious, like it's just me, Chloe, and Kiva, and then Aaron. Like we're gonna do something for my birthday after, like
Oh.
when we come back for Easter. So if you come up then, like it can be a little. How many of us? 1, 2, 3,
6.
4, 5, 5, 5. How did you get 6?
I don't know. Sure. Someone else.
Because me and Chloe,
Aaron's
because
friend or
like
something.
yeah, because we were there, like we've all like we literally me. Kiva's still in Donegal at the minute. She hasn't got back down. And then me and Chloe are there, and we haven't seen anyone. Aaron hasn't seen anyone. Fuck the government.
Yeah. So
5 of us could
here's
get together in
that's
one
my
house.
question. Like, where do we draw the line? Like, because the restrictions are so harsh and they're so like heavy. Like they take such a heavy toll. Like, where do we draw the line and basically just say fuck it? Like, we'll just do something. You know what I mean? But still
Yeah,
kind of be responsible about it. But still do something, because I think you can
like
be responsible about it.
like if you're having, I feel like over 10 from
Over
different
10 is
households,
iffy.
over
Yeah,
10
that's
from different
iffy.
households. That's like Aaron is basically a part of my household up here.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron was listening for a minute. He may as well have just came in here and sat with us.
He's sending a little emoji.
And then like Chloe goes home every week, but that's because she has to work.
Yeah.
And like Chloe's mainly her household up here rather than her household at home because she's in work most of the weekend.
I agree, Aaron. Fake news.
Banging? He keeps banging on the wall. I think. I don't know if it's someone else or not. What was I trying to say? And then Keeve's at home at the minute, but she hasn't seen anyone. She just
So it would
hasn't
be
been able to
fairly
get set up.
responsible, like, do you know what I mean?
Like if you came up, like you've hardly been like going here, there, and everywhere, like meeting with tens of thousands of people. Like we know you've been safe. I think, like you go see Neve, as far as I know.
Yeah.
And like
That's
seeing one or two
even
other
that
people
though,
from different households. Like you can't expect us. It's over a year now. You
yeah.
can't expect us to stay away from people again. Like
Yeah, I know.
you can have a
Even
stat
like
taking freedom, you can't retract it back.
I do
And that's
go
what
up
we're planning.
to
So
Neves
basically
like
illegal.
of a fucking Saturday, and you know that main road. There's what's the fucking restaurant? Lisgray.
Oh
There's
yeah.
like always the Garda checkpoints there, like, and I try
Nice.
and always avoid them. But I feel like if I said to them like, oh, I'm just going up to see my girlfriend, like the one other person I see outside of my family, like surely like a guard, surely even the government can understand that. Like that's like I don't know. I think it'd be unreasonable to not.
How can the doll meet constantly? Right? Yeah, social distance and mask. That can be done online. I'm just saying, the doll could be done online if needs be. Like it's not
One
a
rule
reason
for
like they
them,
can't
one
do
rule
it.
for us.
Yeah. Like they're constantly meeting each other. Stupid. The government are stupid.
Yeah, they haven't been great
one
recently
of my
now.
projects. Huh?
They haven't been great recently.
Oh god, they haven't been great since they came into government.
Yeah, Stephen Donnelly. Did you see that interview where he was like, driving a car isn't safe, but we still do it? Did you
I
see
think
that one?
like I didn't fully listen to it because I don't think I could fully
Oh
listen well.
man, the
But I saw
irony
like
was
people
insane.
retweeting it. It was like, oh, it seems like a talking head from The Office or something. I was like,
Yeah, if you told
don't
me that
bring
that
that
was a
man into
scene
The
from The
Office.
Office, like,
I was like, don't diss my favorite TV show. I love The Office. But see, like, one of my projects, right? It's like an assignment due next week, and it's a group one. But it's this white paper, and basically a white paper is like a
yeah, I know.
document we give to the government and all that jazz.
Yeah,
So we're writing one, and
a
it's about
draft
like,
of legislation. What are you writing it on?
yeah, it's like ours is like how like universities post COVID and all this. Let
Wait,
me tell you,
what
I'm
subject is this for? Sorry.
critical skills.
Oh, Jesus,
Yeah, like I do bash critical skills, but this is great
that's
to get my anger
class.
out personally.
Yeah,
Just
that's class.
angry writing at the government.
We don't even do that in
Because we were like
politics.
reading others as well. Like we did a SharePoint thing and we had to like peer review some of them. And I was
Yeah.
reviewing one and they like everyone's on about like the students' mental health and finance and it's like we need help. Like there was a strike on today. I wasn't able to go to it because it was
Mm.
on it was in a tutorial.
Yeah, I was
But
literally
like
going to say there was a protest or something on today, wasn't there?
yeah, I
A
signed the
virtual
petition.
protest. So
I
did
did
I.
what I could because
Making a
I'm
difference, one signature at a time.
retweeting a few tweets, can't angry tweet because I wasn't physically at the
Mm-hmm.
protest, but you know, I'll retweet angry tweets and I'll like and share TikToks or Instagram posts I see about it
Yep.
because it is
Passive
a major
aggressive
problem.
activism.
Passive aggressive. Because there was like when they were doing it earlier on in the year, or well, like in this college year, academic year, that's what they call it. And I did tweet a good tweet. I was like, oh, something. Let me find it. It's like one of my best tweets. I don't have many, but that was one of them. But I was saying like the what we're receiving and what we're paying for like doesn't add up or something like that. And I don't even study maths. I said something like that, and like people were like liking it. I was like, oh, am I funny? Now I tweet and I get one like.
Yeah, man.
Twitter's
I
hard to
love
grow up
the
on.
way I love the way Twitter and like Instagram has like enabled everyone to just I don't know if it's fair to say be involved in politics, but definitely involved in political activism. Like even just them
Yeah,
the kind of typical like posts that everyone shares on their Instagram stories, just like even if it's spreading awareness about something or like
yeah,
young people are so kind of I know I'm only speaking from my own experience, but we're all kind of so in the mix with the whole politics thing at the moment,
yeah. Very
especially
fair.
outrage politics. Like,
Oh
do you
wait, that
know?
tweet. The tweet wasn't even one of my best tweets. It was just a funny tweet. What we pay for and what we're receiving don't add up, and I'm
It
not
doesn't
studying
add up.
maths.
It
It
doesn't add up
doesn't.
at all, and we're
And
very
I was
overlooked as
just.
well, third level students
This
by
is
the government.
when you were in quarantine the same time I was in quarantine at home, weren't you? In
Yeah,
October.
yeah.
Yeah, like I was angry tweeting that. My
Oh yeah,
phone
that
was
was
blowing up.
horrible.
I was up so late. I was just like, "Argh." Also, speaking about Instagram, start taking part in a fashion challenge.
Yeah, seen that. You keeping yourself busy.
Me and Chloe went and we tried to take photos of myself today, like so I could take part in it again. And like,
Like
oh, it was just
influencer kind of photos.
yeah, but I was cringing at myself so much, like I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I don't know how people do them, to be honest.
Because to be fair, like the career I want to go into, like radio and presenting and all, like I'd be better off
You're
starting and growing an
yeah.
like growing something now rather than like struggling later on. Like that's why I joined this society. That's why like I wanted to start a podcast to get experience.
Mm-hmm.
But I need more confidence in myself to post photos or see when it's your friend taking photos of you, and like neither of you know anything about taking like photos in that way. You just start laughing at each other because like, And then you try look like nice in a photo, and next thing you know, your face is like disfigured. Like there's one photo of me, it was really funny, and my face was like lopsided, and I was like looking back. The only good thing in half the photos was my bum.
I
And for
think the
someone who
thing that makes
lacks
them
in that
photos,
apartment, and the fact that I lack in that apartment, and it looked good, I think it was my trousers.
the thing that makes them photos is like looking like you're not in a photo.
Yeah,
And I think top looking down angles are kind of what's in, like bright backscapes or landscapes even.
yeah.
Um, but
Like
it's
to be
all
fair, the
like all
photos
the
I
photos are the
did end up
same now.
getting, the photos I did end up getting, like kind of look cool, but they just look really goofy. And to be fair, like I'm not like a very serious person,
Yeah, but that's good. Lean
so
into
I'm
that
like,
then. Do you know what
yeah,
I
my
mean?
character crazy.
Do like one kind of like candid picture and then kind of like you swipe across the bloopers. You know, the typical influencer host.
Yeah, like the first one, I'm actually gonna post it now, Glenn. Wee.
Oh,
Like the first one is me. Oh, my slipper. Is me like sitting on a stair, like a stairs in the like. We went outside our apartment, and it was raining outside, so we couldn't take any photos outside. So we were like in the whole part of like where the stairs are, and there's one
yeah,
of me
yeah.
laughing sitting on the stairs. There's
It's
one of
like
me
the
like kind of
least picturesque place ever as well. There's like
the Maynooth
grey fucking
University of
tiles.
Boca Hall stairs,
Yeah,
and then there's one of me kind
should
of
have
like
taken the
next to my
elevator, man.
yeah. Like we wanted to do the elevator, but I was
Dying
like,
in the
no,
elevator
it's so
was
awkward.
class.
Our elevator is mank. Like
Yeah,
it's not
although
a
it
nice
is actually.
elevator.
Yeah.
So we have, well, it's fixed now. Actually, it was like broken for about 3 months since that night Chloe died in yours
Mm,
to like start of March.
nice,
Our elevator was broken.
nice.
Yeah. See, there's one of me. There's one of me. The first one is me laughing at myself, and then there's one of me kind of fixing my trousers, and then there's another one of me laughing. I'm just gonna post it.
So you see the way,
Huey.
like, I don't know when it happened, but you know that like style of photo that you took there, like you in the center point, like, do you know what I mean? Like,
The
when did
one I
that
put up
trend?
yesterday.
No, like not even like the photos you were trying to take with Chloe there. Like, when did
Yeah.
that trend really kick off? Because Instagram, I'm gonna say it's mainly girls that do it. Like Instagram used to just be like pictures with your mates or like, you know what I mean,
Mm.
like something
I
like
think
that.
it's
But
when
now
like
it's all
social
kind of,
media, like YouTubers, influencers, I think when that became more prominent, I think
yeah.
that's when.
I
See, I
feel
don't
like it's
want to
only in the
become
last
like
few
an
months though.
influencer, but I want, like,
The
I need a
feed.
platform for what I want to go into. And like TikTok, I might start study talk to motivate myself because study
Jeez.
talks kind of hit on TikTok. So might start doing that. But see, the thing is, you need to have a good work ethic, and I kind of lack
You
them at the
don't.
minute.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh well. Why is it so hard to? I'm not okay. Oh, we have 2 listeners. I feel bad
Jeez,
for
we're
them.
moving up. Yeah, we're moving up in the world.
See, you
What
know
else was I gonna ask?
like the influencer who created this challenge, right?
No, who is
She's
it?
from
There's
Claremore
so
in
many
Mayo.
influencers now.
I gotta respect her. She's a Mayo influencer. You know, my dad's from Mayo. I respect Mayo people automatically usually.
Mm-hmm.
She also is a graduate of Maynooth University.
Nice.
Yeah,
You gotta
and
respect it.
she did her masters in Galway, and now she's an influencer. But she is like a relatively like she's not one of the bigger ones from Ireland. But like she's been working at it so long, and like she's so aesthetically pleasing, and she's one of those who give you a bit of confidence in a way. I guess I don't know. That makes sense.
Yeah, but how
Oh,
is that how is that a thing? Is that not just mad?
like how people just grow a following and have
Yeah, and like
confidence.
that's
Or
what you're famous for is having a following. Like,
yeah, it's weird.
it's really weird.
Like not being known for something else. Like a lot of people are known for being an actor, or being
Yeah.
Musicians, and some people are just known because they blew up on TikTok and now have
You're
a
known for being
following.
known, like
Yeah, they're like an influencer.
it's a
Crazy.
mad like concept. It really is, and like
Mm.
proper careers out of it.
Oh yeah.
You gotta put that back to Kim Kardashian, man. She definitely started all of that.
Fair.
Definitely, they were I
Mm.
think they were the first people to be famous for just being famous.
I mean, she was famous for her sex tape.
She was famous before that, though, wasn't she? Well, she was moderately
Not really.
famous.
Like she was. Her father was well known because he was in the O.J. Simpson
Yeah,
case.
yeah.
And then, like, they weren't at, like, they were known off because they're obviously linked to that case, and it's such like a massive case. And then there was, what you call it? Like, she was friends with Paris Hilton. Like, they were best
Yeah,
friends. I think she was her assistant for a while as well. So that
and
helped
then
her get
she
into the public eye.
dropped the Ray
And,
J sex tape.
yeah, she dropped that sex tape, and next thing you know, they have a TV show. But see, all of them have done bits now.
Oh man, it's crazy.
But now I think
Like they went.
Kylie Jenner's a YouTuber now. She's
Yeah,
posting
Kylie Jenner
weekly.
is like a lot of things.
Yeah, the whole
22
family,
million
like,
or 222 million followers. Like Jesus Christ.
I don't even follow any of them, I don't think.
I follow Kylie, and I was following Kylie's little thing about the GoFundMe. Did you see that on like
Oh, I
Twitter
seen
and
that. It's
whatnot?
like, she's a billionaire and she's shared a fucking
Oh my
GoFundMe
god!
for 40K.
Like what the fuck? Like,
I have to give them credit. Their TV show is very entertaining.
do you still watch it? It's not going anymore, is it?
Oh, this is the last season, but like I haven't
Yeah.
watched it, but whenever I do, I am entertained. Like it's not like I'm disappointed.
I went through a phase of watching it for a while.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I like binge
Damn.
watched series. Like I didn't watch the first few, but
The
I
first year
used
is
to
probably
try and
harder.
catch like every episode Kanye was in because it was just so funny because he was just trying not to be in the episodes the whole time.
And they're getting a divorce now.
Yeah,
I
very
hope they got the
sad.
divorce. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Kim Kanye. Rest in peace. He would have loved to make a sex tape. They probably did. Just didn't get released.
Definitely did. I have another thing to ask you if you've
Okay.
seen AstraZeneca
Oh, the blood clot
stored.
thing.
No,
Oh,
that too, but
yeah.
they had 22 million doses of the vaccine stored in Italy and just
Mm-hmm.
like didn't tell anyone about them.
Oh, for fuck's sake. When
Yeah,
was that
and they were
announced?
telling it only came out today. They were telling the EU that remember they couldn't like supply a certain amount.
Honestly, me.
They were lying. They're lying to us. I wonder if anything else came about it, but that was the thing. Like, someone,
They're
EU commissioner was suspect and like sent Italian police to have a look, and yeah, they found them or something crazy like that.
oh damn.
Yeah,
Maybe we'll get more vaccines and life will be normal by August.
it would be another while waiting after that. My
Oh
nana
yeah, I
only
know.
got her first dose there today,
Oh,
and
my granny, my granduncle, and my grandaunt got their vaccine on Friday, but my granddad's not getting his vaccine because he's not doing the best at the minute. So, like, it's hard. Like, God, I'm getting deep now. Yeah, I know his like movement is kind of deteriorating, so we're kind of like,
yeah, it's
maybe it's
dangerous to give the vaccine to people who aren't in like.
the best condition and all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
apparently it's pretty dangerous. I think there was a few
yeah.
cases of people dying or something in Sweden or something like that.
Oh, okay. Like, it's like he's old enough now. He's like either 89 or 88, and like he's for about nearly 10 years, I'd say he's slowly been deteriorating at this. Like, it's not like he's deteriorating or anything. It's just like his health has
His
started to go down.
condition is worsening.
Yeah, it's worsening, but like he's still kicking about. So,
But you'd avoid like someone like that. You'd be like, no, we won't. Do something that
oh
could
yeah,
possibly feck it
yeah, because
up.
he would have got it like at least a month before the rest of my like the elders
Yeah.
in my family like
So
that
if your nana or granddad gets the vaccine, like, does that mean you can just go and like hug them and talk to them and be normal with them? Like, what does that mean?
See, I'd say you could like see them, but there is the possibility that like they can catch COVID still or something. Like they can
Yeah.
carry it anyway, but it won't be life threatening as it would have been if they didn't have the vaccines.
Okay.
But see, when it was only meant to be my grandaunt and granduncle Barton and Bernie who were meant to be getting their vaccines, like they got called up, and then when Mum went to bring them, my granny was like, "I have to go too. I got a call." So like that was the day I was going back up to Maynooth. So I also
When was this? Have you
my cousin
seen
had a
them
baby last week.
since they got the jab? No.
No, nah, I haven't got to,
Oh.
but I'm going home next week, so I'll probably go see them on my birthday because they're literally like a 2 minute walk for me. It's just
Yeah.
very like it's just kind of risky, like going in just in case, especially since I'm up here. Like I literally don't see anyone. But like I
Yeah.
do, if I do call into them, I hand sanitize, put on my mask, like I keep away because I like having the chats with my granny. Me and granny have good
Yeah.
chats.
Chats with old people
And then she's like,
are
"Don't
something
get."
else.
Like, when I was moving, when I was coming up here first, she was like, "Hey, we're going to college and all. Don't come back with like loads of piercings and tattoos." I was like, "Granny, I'm going to college. I'm not joining something." But I do come from a very religious family. To be fair, like I know tattoos, piercings, it's not like a religious thing, or
Oh, do
it's not
you?
like an anti-religious thing. Oh yeah,
Mm.
like Granny was nearly a nun
Tattoos and piercings
before she went
are
granddad.
sacrilegious, aren't they?
Are they?
I'm pretty sure they are. Yeah. Well, maybe not
I mean, I
piercings,
got
but I
my
think
piercings for my
tattoos.
first communion.
I think
I got my
tattoos are.
piercings for my Holy Communion.
Hang on. Let me
Probably
Google
tattoos.
this.
That's
Are
interesting. I didn't know that one.
tattoos sacrilegious?
Like sacrilegious is like bad in terms of religion, right?
I
Sacrilegious
think so.
basically means
Yeah. Okay, hang on. Christianity. Some Christians take issue with tattooing, upholding Hebrew prohibition. It's based on interpreting Leviticus. Ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you. There you go, Kyla.
oh, interesting.
There
Oh,
you
so that's
go.
where my granny was coming from. But one of my granduncles is a priest.
Really?
Father Johnny.
Jesus,
He
there'll
was
be
the
no
priest.
priest left in a few years.
He was the priest in Virginia for a good while.
Jeez, that's some gig. Is that like a big gig for a priest? Is that how priesthood works?
Like getting a big gig, getting a town.
A big town.
I don't know. He's now in Leitrim. That's where he is now. I think he's nearly 80 at this point. I don't know.
Do you
I've
know what,
really
Kyla?
lost track of people's names. What?
That would be a fascinating interview with a
Interviewing
priest.
my with
Interviewing a
St.
priest,
Patsy, if there's
like.
any priest. Yeah.
It's because everyone's so far away from that now.
Father,
Like,
what's his name? The singing priest. We got the singing priest on it.
yeah, it'd be so interesting though, because who
Yeah.
wants to be a priest nowadays?
It's not a very like there are people who are like very religious, but they wouldn't necessarily go into the field of being a priest because they don't want
Yeah,
it. Because like being a priest is giving up a lot of stuff, like even like being a nun. I think like my granny met granddad and she just fell in love and basically left the nunnery. That's how I picture it.
what really?
I don't know. I never really asked. I just knew that granny was about to be a nun at least. Because
And then
granny's
she
from
wasn't.
Lavi and then granddad's from Castleton, so I don't know where they would have crossed paths. I never really asked. I only know mum and dad's, but I
The
don't even know
priesthood
theirs to
is
be honest.
is something else.
You're just really
I wonder
interested
how
in the
many
priesthood.
people. Yeah, but it has always amazed me. Like, why? Like, how devoted do you have to be to God to make that decision. Like
Mm.
obviously extremely, but nowadays and
Oh
how
yeah.
secular like Ireland has become, I think it's even more
Mm.
fascinating. I'd love to see the numbers of people who are in St. Pat's in Minutna,
Yeah.
like
Like
who are studying,
doing
how many people, if there is any.
because some of St. Pat's is like Maynooth. Like it's not all priests in St. Pat in St.
Yeah, you
Pat's.
can study. I can't remember the name of the subject.
Like
Can't think of it.
theology, probably.
Yeah, theology. Yeah, that's it. You can just study
Like
that and not become a priest, you know.
when I was doing the interviews, like it's not only like you can do art in a way in St. Pat's. I'm pretty sure like you can study a few different things. Like you can
Okay.
do probably philosophy as well,
Yeah,
because I
probably.
think that's kind of like that. But yeah, well, I was going to say something there. I can't think of it. Would you be religious yourself?
Um,
Like, would you go
I'd
to
I'd
mass or anything like that all the time?
I'd
Or
be like anti like organized religion. I hate the idea of organized like Catholicism, obviously because of
yeah,
the things that happened historically wise. But I think
mm,
creating a power structure in the name of something like spirituality and religion, I don't think it's like good. Like I don't think that's moral. Like, you know what I mean? It's
yeah, I
just
getcha.
I think it's too shrouded in self interest. And I know in Islam there isn't like really power structures. There's imams, I think, and so there's like
Mm,
kind of a lack of like a hierarchy. Whether in Catholicism, like there is a hierarchy, so that always kind of freaked me out.
mm.
I'd say I'm like spiritual. I think you kind of have to be in a certain way.
Yeah,
You have to have some sort of spirituality. Um,
the way
I'd
you're
never
saying
like
that
look
kind of
down
makes
on
me feel like
anyone.
I'm more. Yeah, I think
I'd
I'd
never
be
look down on
kind of the
anyone for
same
being
as you. Like, I
religious or
don't
anything,
believe in
but
the whole structure
yeah,
or anything. I don't agree
yeah,
with like how the government goes about it and all that. But like, because I seen Leo Varadkar, a gay man, being like, "Oh, I don't think gay people should get married because like it's against like the church." And I'm like,
yeah.
"You
Well,
were
that's
our
why we had the
first gay
separation of
bishop."
church and state.
Yeah,
That is why
like
that
that should
happened.
definitely be separated. Because like I wouldn't like now. I don't think I'd go to mass often unless it was like an anniversary or it was like Easter or Christmas. But see, like I think I went to mass Christmas Eve. That's the last time I actually went to mass. Like it was just before, like it was during COVID. Like that was the last time I probably went to mass.
Really, I haven't went since my
Yeah.
communion or my confirmation.
Oh shit.
I'd go. I don't think
No.
I've even stepped foot in the church since my confirmation. To be honest, I haven't been to
No,
a
I
funeral.
have.
All the funerals I've been at, I've just done the like guard of honor kind of thing. I don't think
Oh
I've been
really?
inside. Yeah, no, I actually haven't been inside a church since my confirmation.
Oh
It's mad to think
wow.
about, isn't it?
Yeah. Like I was literally in a
Mad.
church in December, and before that, I was outside one for an anniversary mass. I was inside one for a funeral. That's August.
Yeah,
And then hadn't been in one since like before COVID at that point. Because mom would bring us every weekend. And then when you turn, like in my family, like, well, it's not really a thing. Like, it's like when you turn 18, like you can make the choice whether you want to go to mass or not. Like, it's
yeah,
not
yeah.
like I'd still go to certain mass celebrations. Is that right? Like, if it's an anniversary or something like that, like I would go because it's
Hmm.
like it's a thing for me inside. Like I'd want to go.
Yeah,
Like if
so
it
would
was
I.
someone I
Like
know.
I'd go to if someone I know died, and obviously I'd go to the funeral. I'd go to like their anniversary mass, but
Yeah,
like just mass in general and stuff like that. I don't know.
yeah. See, sometimes even when I go to mass, I love how we've gone on to mass now. Um, sometimes when I go to mass, I get reminded of like my experiences within, as in like funerals I've been to, because some of them have been
Yeah,
like obviously really close to me. Like when my granny died, like that's over 5 years ago now, and like I
it's a
still
place of reflection. The
and like
church.
other funerals I've been to like that are nearly 5 years like so many funerals that I went to in one year like are kind of near and 5 years ago in this year. And like even when I go to mass, I can picture it. Like I can this is getting really deep and all. I can picture the coffins like there. and it just brings me back. And like going to mass is like upsetting for me sometimes, and that's why
Yeah.
if it's not an anniversary, I don't want to go to mass anymore because of that. Because I don't think mentally I could handle it anymore.
Traumatic.
If you get me?
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's just because losing people kind of has brought more anxiety onto me because separation anxiety. So going to funerals and being like, that's where, like, this is where I experienced this in a church setting, like, it upsets me.
Mm.
And like, I have to try, like, block my mind off it and go on to like another place, but it always creeps back in my head. And then I try, like, fight tears sometimes in mass. So that's why, like, once everything's clear, like, I'm going to be like, I'll go to mass sometimes, but I obviously won't go all the time. I
Yeah,
don't know.
I think that's why as a child, I kind of had a bad, well, like even off the bat before I knew like about religion, I had a bad
Mm,
relationship with it because every time I was in the church, everyone was really sad in the church
yeah.
because it was for funerals and stuff. So
Uh,
like there's, I say for most people, they have that kind of association with the church. So
yeah.
then on the topic of religion, like, do you believe in a God?
Yeah. I definitely
Yeah.
believe there's someone up there, like, because I do, like, bless myself and I do say prayers, like, the odd time. And, like, it is a part, like, sometimes it's a part of things that I do. Like, before I do an exam, when I did exams, like, certain things in my life, I always, like, bless myself or, like, say a prayer, like, if something, I don't know
Really?
why, like, it's just in me. Yeah.
That's just kind
Like,
of
what,
well,
like, there is something that's kind
super.
of more like, yeah, see, there is one thing I do that's superstitious that if I have, like, a bad thought, I like knock on wood and I bless myself. Like I do it randomly. But then
Yeah.
when we're doing the junior cert, oh, this is a funny story. Like before I start an exam or before I hand up an exam, I'd bless myself. I don't know why, it was just a habit. Like it was kind of my way of like bringing good luck onto myself, I guess, thinking about it
Mm-hmm.
now. And I can't remember who was standing outside the door doing the supervision. And I think it was the religion exam. And they fucking caught me blessing myself before I
Looked at you weird.
handed it up,
What are
and
you doing?
I could
Blessing
just see them
yourself.
laugh at me, and I was like, "Oh God!" Like I can't believe it. Oh, God. That's why I'm glad we didn't do a leaving cert because you would have just seen me all the time blessing myself.
I always think about this line. I can't remember the comedian that says it, and I want to say it's Patrice O'Neill, but he said, "I don't believe in God until I'm on an airplane. Then I believe in God." Do you know?
Oh, I like
So like,
that.
I don't
Yeah,
believe in God until I'm like on a motorway raining, and then I'm like, oh shit! Like now I want someone to look after me. And I
yeah.
remember I
Like you
was
want to
taking
make
a
sure you get
shortcut.
something.
Yeah, I was taking a shortcut through the church in Mulla. Like
Yeah.
last week, like you're not going to believe this. It's just so like stupid. And I was
Mhm.
the path runs like right up against the wall of the church, and the big church was towering over me, and I was like, oh God, oh no. And I'm sorry I've talked so much shit about Catholicism, like I'm sorry, just don't strike me down. And I like tripped and rolled my ankle like while I said that in
Oh
my
shit.
head. And I was like, look at that, the church. And I was like, what is going on? Maybe I was wrong this entire time.
Very fair. Very fair. No, speaking about playing, like I know you said the comedian said something about going on a plane, and like that's when you believe in God. There's one thing I
Yeah,
always have to do when I go on a plane. I always tap the outside of a plane. I think I got it from like an Alfie Days vlog. I
yeah,
seen
loads
him
of
do
people
it, and
do
then I
that.
just
Yeah,
adapted it. I just adapted. Do you do it?
yeah, I do that.
Oh,
I give
okay.
it like two
Because
pats.
I yeah, like a little tap tap, and like you're on. But then whenever I do it, it's always like I'm always afraid to drop my passport down. Whenever I
Plane's
tap, I'm afraid
terrifying,
of
you know.
dropping my. Uh like I'm scared. Like I want to get out of the country so bad. I want to go somewhere nice, but Jesus Christ, the thought of an airplane. I haven't been on
Yeah.
one since 2018. I
Oh
think,
man.
yeah, 2018. I'm getting fucking memories off the Rome trip, and I'm like, stop, stop. I don't need to see that now. I do
Oh, with
anything to go back
school.
to Rome. Yeah,
Yeah, that looked class. Neve
go
put a memory up on her story there. Did you see that?
off the Colosseum.
Colosseum. Yeah.
Oh,
Looked
lad, that was
unreal.
beautiful. That was beautiful.
You
I was
look
about to put
class.
up one of my memories. It was like me recreating a photo that I photoshopped of Cian Donahue, whose birthday is today, but I know he's not listening.
Oh, is it? You
I
faced him. Fuck.
yeah, no, I took a photo, and I cropped a cream egg into my hand as well. But I'm actually in front of the actual museum, and Cian isn't. Like I edited Cian in front of the Coliseum, and we used it in our TY movie because he fell in love with a cream egg. It is a great movie, but yeah, that's my story about Rome. Rome was
On
honestly
today's episode of What Is Life podcast, we had priests, airplanes, Rome, religion. What else were we talking about?
influencers, Instagram,
Influencers.
college, lockdown, government,
The
Kim
structure is just
Kardashian's sex
phenomenal,
tape.
Carla.
Honestly, and we were there at the start, like, oh, what are we going to talk about? And it just flew by.
Yeah. Oh,
I am honestly ready for bed. I didn't get a decent night's sleep last night. Probably won't again
neither did
tonight,
I,
but
man. For some reason, last night. Something just kept saying in my head, you'll get up in the morning. Just stay up until 3. And then I was like, oh, you're at 3. You might as well stay up until 4. And then it was like 3:30, and I was like, what the fuck am I doing, man? Like, I have a lecture at 9. Like,
okay.
what am I
Well, I'm
doing?
not that bad. I just
That never happens to me. It was only last night. I
like
was
Aaron
so
was staying at
stupid.
mine, and we fell asleep at like we turned off like our phones and our laptop, like the laptop at 12 or something, because I was like really tired. I was like, I want to go to bed, and he was watching something. And I was like, fucking hurry up and stop watching that. So then I woke up randomly, and there's people who were drinking, probably breaking COVID restrictions. Not gonna lie, not gonna lie. I could just hear them in
Oh,
the building, and I was like, oh my god! And then they went outside, and I could hear them outside as well, and I was like, this is the worst thing ever. Like it's horrible. And then I
yeah.
eventually, like, I went to the toilet, and then I came back. I made Aaron move into the other side, like to the edge of the bed, because I was like, I can't be fucking arse staying in the edge of the bed. I want to be on the outside. So I slept on the outside of the bed, and then
Them minute single
um
beds are grim for sharing, aren't they?
oh, stop the lights. Oh,
They are grim.
like
I
they're
woke up
not.
on the floor once or twice.
I mean, Aaron said I nearly kicked him out of the bed once, which I don't know if I believe or not, because I'm not that much of a kicker when I sleep. I don't think. I sleep in weird positions. Like when I was staying at home and I had my big double bed to myself, I was basically right back in the positions I was sleeping in.
Yeah, man.
I
I'd
just can't.
wake up
But
and
not,
like my head will be like in the other corner, and I'm like, how did I end up here?
see, I'm gonna try to describe it. So my head will be lying the left side of my face on the pillow, which hurts my ear when I wake up. My ear is like throbbing. So I sleep like that, and then my body, like the upper half of my body, is flat on my bed, right? And then my legs are at the like at a position that's not straight down either. So I'm like, I'm just in such a weird position when I
It's
sleep.
real comfortable though.
I'm comfy. I'm really
Yeah.
comfy, but my back hurts like a little bit afterwards. But last night, I keep randomly waking up really early in the morning, and then I eventually fall back to sleep. But it's horrible when I'm at home because my blind is basically see through,
Oh,
so it's not fun. But
yeah.
you know, we move, we get through it, and all that jazz.
I have one more question, one more little topic,
Okay,
and then we probably should wrap it up. Have
yeah,
you ever
okay.
experienced sleep paralysis or night terrors?
What are night terrors? It's like a nightmare.
Like really scary dreams where you
I
wake up
probably have.
screaming.
I haven't in a while. Like when I was younger, I definitely had terrifying dreams for some reason.
Yeah. Sleep paralysis?
But I don't think, like, I haven't had any of those experiences,
Oh man,
but I
they
just
are
have
fucked up.
really weird dreams, like extremely weird dreams. Like I
Can
had
you
a
remember any?
dream the other night that I did it, like the tennis courts in Maynooth, like on campus.
Yeah.
Had a dream that I like tag teamed with um Alicia and then Adam and Ross. You haven't met Adam or Ross.
No.
They're like
You tag
good
teamed like
friends
a
of
game of
Aaron.
tennis, like.
like a game of tennis with them. And then there was like 3
That's a
people
nice
in our
dream.
school who were there as well. I was like, no, but it was really weird because I was like, how? Because I was like, Aaron was in Adam and Ross's apartment, and I was like shouting up. I was like, Aaron, throw down the tennis rackets, and next thing you know, I have a tag team thing going on. I was like, but there's been weirder dreams I've had. Like if I go in my repertoire of dreams, I don't write them all down, but there's one that I always remember, and the TY ball was held in my granny's house, right?
Oh.
Like my granny and granddad. And all the lads arrived in an army tank. And I had a dress
What does
on,
it
and then
mean?
me and Shannon had to run back to my house, which is like only a little bit away from my granny and granddad's house. And I had to change my outfit and come back. I don't know why. It's a weird dream.
I always have dreams about my old houses. Like I've moved a lot. And I always have
Uh-huh.
dreams about my old houses, like fucked up, scary dreams. But I had one really bad one where I woke up in my old room in my old house, and there was this little girl in the corner telling me I was going to kill myself.
Oh,
That was fucked up. Now I didn't sleep
that's
for
fucked up.
ages after that one. She kept on saying it, and I was like, "Shut up! No, I'm not." And she was like, "You are."
Oh my god, that's actually terrifying.
Yeah,
What the
but I
fuck?
used to try and lucid dream the whole time. And when you try and do that, you can like give yourself sleep paralysis. And so like, yeah,
I
kind of
was
my own
about to say,
fault.
oh, I might try lucid dream, and then you said that, and I'm like, I'm not gonna try.
Yeah, I could never get to do it, man. Could never get to do
Probably
it
a good
properly.
thing. Probably a
It's
good
supposed
thing
to be
as well.
class. Have you seen Behind Her Eyes?
No,
Oh man, you should watch it.
is it meant to be scary? Because me and
Mm,
scary.
It's not scary,
No.
but you should watch it.
Okay,
It's very good.
okay.
It's
Maybe I
very
will.
good, man.
Maybe I won't. Da-na-na-na-na. Right. I
Finito?
mean, we had
Question
some.
mark?
I mean, we had some amount of viewers today. Hopefully,
How
more
many?
comes next week because it's my little birthday party, pre-birthday party
Well, we're
celebration.
getting Aaron
With
on tomorrow. I'm gonna like rigidly interview him about sport. So
wait, no,
fun.
my birthday podcast.
Is it
Fuck,
not Aaron?
he's gonna be there.
Right, we'll sing happy birthday for you, and then that's you done.
Yeah. Can we also
Okay,
like it
enough
will
of
be on
that.
my dad's birthday. It will be on my dad's birthday, so we have to give a special shout out to my dad on his birthday next week.
Oh, do you
His
have
birthday's
close
different.
ones?
Oh my god, it's Chloe's mom's birthday today, wasn't it? Yeah. Sorry, what did you say?
You and your dad have close birthdays.
Yeah, he's the day before me. I was his birthday present 1 year.
Hardly.
Basically, yeah. But I was meant to be born like March 20 something. Like I was 10 days late. I think I was meant to be born like March 20th or something like that. Or 21st.
Wait, when is your?
1st of April.
Oh, yeah.
But I was meant to. I came a few days late. Lol.
Yeah, I don't know anything about my birth, to be honest.
No, I was asking my mom when I was at home last week because our
Oh.
cousin had a baby. Wee baby boy.
Oh,
Yeah.
who's your cousin?
Oh, she like lives in Clare at the minute, I think.
Oh, right, never mind.
She has 2 kids. A lot of my cousins
Never
are having
mind.
kids. I don't know, like my oldest cousin who has a kid, the kid is like a year or 2 younger than me. So vibes.
Oh.
Anyway,
The
we'll
idea
get
of
into
a
my
baby is so
family another
terrifying.
time. Huh?
We should have a podcast about babies and why they're so scary.
How many kids do you want, Glenn, if you want kids?
None.
You don't
No
want kids at
kids.
all?
No.
Really?
Maybe one.
Me wanting 4 kids?
I like the idea of adopting.
Yeah. See, if I want to have kids, like it's always been a dream of mine to have kids, and it's always a nightmare of mine to not be able to have kids.
That's real scary, isn't it? Like not being fertile.
Oh my
Fucking
god, no, it
terrifying.
terrifies me. It actually terrifies me.
Yeah.
Like, anyway, that's another discussion for another day.
Mm.
We nearly went for an hour for people who hadn't a notion what to do.
An hour
5
of
minutes
shite,
before.
lad. An hour of shite.
Yeah. Honestly. We will wrap it up here, I guess.
We shall. We shall.
Yes. I hope you get your stuff done, Glenn.
Same.
We'll probably be texting each other being like, help.
Yeah, I might do the same thing as
you
you because I'm fucking hopeless.
We can help each other. Teamwork makes the dream work. I actually have my sociology tutorial tomorrow, so I need to get work done. But I'll sign off for tonight, I think, on work. Too tired.
Yeah, same. Right.
Done. Right, okay. I hate ending it. It's so awkward. Anyway.
End it there.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thanks.
whoever listened.
Cheers.
We'll see you next Wednesday for another show. Bye-bye.
Bye.